Once upon Grady was a little, gray kitten. He had a white spot on his back and a black spot on his nose. Grady lived with his mom and two sisters on a farm. Grady's sisters were white with black spots. Both of his sisters were very good. Grady was the naughty one. He was always getting into trouble. Grady was very adventurous. He wanted to explore the farm. One day he went out into the farmyard to see what was in the big wide world. Grady said to himself, "I am not afraid of anything." Suddenly a big monster roared out of the garage and sent Grady spinning into the bushes. He did not know what had roared past. He picked himself up and decided it was time to go home. Grady looked left and he looked right, but there was nowhere that looked like home. He was lost. "Oh dear," Grady thought. "Now what shall I do?" He walked across a field and suddenly he stopped. There in front of him was a furry, white animal with spots on its back. Grady thought it must be one of his sisters. Grady ran up to the furry, spotted animal. "Can you take me home?" asked Grady. "No," said the furry animal. "You do not belong in my home. Look at you, you do not have big ears and you do not hop like me," said the furry animal. A kitten and a rabbit talking to each other. Grady realized he did not belong with this animal. Grady ran to the farmyard where he saw another spotty animal. It was a bit bigger than Grady, but it had spots on its back. Grady ran up to the spotty animal. "Can I come home with you? You look just like me with all those spots," said Grady. The big animal grunted and jumped into a mud puddle. "I have mud spots on my back. Come and roll in the mud if you want mud spots," said the muddy spotty animal. "No thanks," said Grady. He did not want to get muddy. Grady ran away again. Grady was getting worried. He was hungry too. Then Grady saw another spotted animal. This animal had a loud voice. "Ruff, ruff," said the voice. "Can I help you?" Grady just nodded. He felt himself being lifted up and carried away. A spotty dog had found Grady. He scratched at the front door. A little girl opened the door. She jumped up and down. She was so happy to see the spotty dog and the kitten. She took Grady right back to his mother. She was lying in a basket in the kitchen. Grady saw his mom and his two sisters. Grady listened to their soft purring. "Purr, purr," said the other kittens. They were happy too. Grady was put back in his basket. He felt happy as he snuggled up with his family. He was safe now and he was going to get some milk for his supper.